YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Everyone on here, please make sure you are watching your children. Good morning, everyone. Happy, terrific Testimony Tuesday. I will be live today speaking on relationships, mental health, few things. This morning, I just want to say, watch your children, look to your children. We're in 2026 and nothing should stop you from paying attention to your children. Your children should be first. There's a lot going on. People are going along to get along. I'm not judging them. I just don't do that. I'm learning to be in this world but not of this world. People are vacationing. People are running to concerts. And unfortunately, people are still going missing. So we have to take precaution and be cautious. I personally don't tell anyone what to do. I don't try to do that. Some people think that. However, I correct those that I feel like need correction. And I don't mind being corrected. Thank you for coming by my platform. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, so what I'm saying is there are concerts that are coming up, right? First of all, the background of these people that are doing these concerts, very sketchy. I'm gonna say that first of all. Second of all, when it comes to our people being found in a tree, on a tree, by water, in water, think about what celebrities are speaking up for us. Because I don't see many. However, these are the same celebrities that want your dollars, that want my dollars for a concert. Now, me personally, I'm good if I even listen to their music, because some of it I don't even listen to anymore. You know, I'll be 50 this year, and everybody have a different mindset. I'm on a growth mindset right now, and I don't conform to this world. So I had to actually have someone tell me, you need to take a break from the stories, but I can't, because it's like when I see one mother hurt, I hurt because I'm a mother. To not know what happened to your son and your son not to be here, that got to be hard. You know, we sending our children out to school this morning, pray for your children, and somebody, some mother, some parent, their child is not here to send to school anymore. Their child is not here to be in a game, to play football or basketball anymore. And some of us are silent. Some of us are not angry or upset enough. It's like it's normal to us. We have gotten used to it. And that's really sad to me. So I'm telling anybody I can tell, watch your children. People, spirits, spirits are in people. People are demonic. Children are disappearing. Children are being treated like a product for a price. I'm trying to be careful what I say here. But our children out here have become a price tag, and it's really sad. I don't know about you out there, but I did get a chance to be a child. Now, my life got kind of bleak as I got older and went into womanhood. Because unfortunately, our own people will hurt us at times in our life. Teach your children that no means no and yes means yes. We have to know the difference. It's a must that we know the difference. And it's a must that we tell anyone no. We need to make it very clear that there's not no in between that. There's not a maybe. No means no. And that's in anything you don't want. Do you want to do this? No. Can you? No. Will you? No. We have to learn to use the word no. Use our voice. Thank you for the vote. And I will be right back. Thank you for the vote. I'm going to do a poem this morning. I'm getting my surroundings together. I come on here in the mornings, sometime in the afternoon, sometime in the evening. I'm really trying to find a sweet spot, the best time to come on. Although I do know that some topics, some things people are really not interested in. So I have to also find my people. And I've been struggling with my consistency due to some things. However, I am trying to work on that and see if I want to be consistent or if I want to be more so on another platform. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out a good time to come on here. My people that are interested in the topics that I'm discussing. And if not, if I come out better being on another platform. I'm not going to give up, however. I'm not. So this morning this wasn't my plan. I just allow God to direct me on whatever He will have me to do. And sometimes I'm distracted by things that I have to get done. Because if you know about being a mom bear, you always have to do something in your household. It's always something. So this morning, it may seem that I'm all over the place, but my main topic will be children. And it is in the midst of me trying to shrink up this house. I'm always cleaning up. You know, one thing I tell people when I'm talking to them about relationships and family, your progress, your goals are partially determined by your circle, the company that you keep, your team, and or your squad. Because with children, it definitely takes a village. And when it comes to building up a household and a family, it takes all parties to participate. Keeping a house up, keeping a yard up. That's why effective and a good relationship matters with your children. It matters with your family, with your household. No one wants to be the only one holding the bag. No one wants to be the only one cooking. No one wants to be the only one cleaning. No one wants to be the only one praying. If they do, there's something new to me. I know for me, I feel as though everyone gets tired. Everyone gets tired. No one wants to be the only one cooking and cleaning and praying. So it's a team effort. So I'm going to read a little bit of this real quick. Parenting is already one of the hardest jobs there is. Whether you have young kids or older teens, there are things you can do to improve your family dynamic. Make your day to day a little smoother and make parenting more enjoyable. And let me plug this in here because I think people really forget parenting is forever. So it says young kids, older teens. Let's plug in now young adults because they're adulting. Some of them are out the home, some of them are still in the home. But you are always a parent. You know, I hear a lot of people say, when my son turned 18 or when my daughter turned 21, I can't wait till they move or they're getting out of here. However, some of them will be there for a long time. We can't pack all the kids up and shift them off because all our children are not built like that. John may not be the son that can go to college. John might not have a clue what to do when he gets to college. John may be a leader. John can also be a follower. We got to know who our children are. We have to know if they are leaders or if they are followers. We definitely want them all to be leaders. However, even in this world, there has to be some leaders and there has to be followers. You know, that's just how it works. So, if your child have the qualifications of a follower, we definitely want to work on who they are and what they're doing because they can very well follow the wrong people. And it can cost them some things. So these are the things I think about. Some parents think about them and just don't speak on them. Some parents don't think about them at all. We don't want to live in fear. However, we want to always be concerned about our children. So I'm going to read this again. Parenting is already one of the hardest jobs there is, whether you have young kids or older teens. There are things you can do to improve your family dynamic, make your day-to-day a little smoother, and make parenting more enjoyable. Create and follow basic routines. So basic routines, that's one. 2, have fun together. And this is 10 ways to encourage positive behavior. 3, provide clear expectations and follow through. 4, practice healthy habits. 5, practice coping skills. 6, make time to talk about feelings. 7, choose your battles. 8, focus on the behavior, not the child. 9, praise good behavior. 10, model the positive behaviors you want to see in your kids. And we're going to break those 10 down in a minute. And I may come back around lunchtime and redo this because I believe it's highly effective. It definitely matters. Create and follow basic routines. Providing some structure to the day helps us all feel more relaxed because we know what to expect. This may seem impossible in times of chaos and crisis, but the routines can be as simple as trying to have consistent times for meals, waking up and going to bed. When your routines get interrupted, try to be flexible and be kind to yourself as best you can. Go with the flow and get back on track when you can. Tomorrow is a new day. Have fun together. Building fun, engaging activities into the day helps keep everyone more stimulated and connected. There are so many things we can be worrying about, but years from now, we won't remember the color coded schedules we made for the Instagram worthy bread we baked. Sorry, let me go back. Have fun together. Building fun, engaging activities into the day helps keep everyone more stimulated and connected. There are so many things we can be worrying about, but years from now, we won't remember the color coded schedules we made or the Instagram worthy bread we baked. We will, however, remember the memories we created with our family. So if you can, try to slow down and find joy in these new moments with your family. Who knows? Maybe something you start doing together during quarantine will be a long-standing tradition for years to come. Provide clear expectations and follow through. Everyone in the house can benefit from clear and consistent limits and boundaries. Help avoid confusion and future limit testing behavior by being clear on the front end about household rules and expectations. For example, if you only want your kids to spend 30 minutes on a device, be upfront about how much time they have and then stick to your limits. For example, if you only want your kids to spend 30 minutes on a device, be upfront about how much time they have and then stick to your limits. If you say 30 minutes, but let them go for however long they like, they're not going to take you seriously the next time, and they'll likely be even more resistant when you do enforce limits. Amen. 4. Practice healthy habits. Not being active, not getting enough sleep, or eating poorly can let it. Sorry, I got distracted. 4. Practice healthy habits. Not being active, not getting enough sleep, or eating poorly can lead to cranky, hunky kids and adults. On the flip side, getting the activity, sleep, and nutrients we need helps us all feel more emotionally balanced. I'm gonna read that again. Practice healthy habits. Not being active, not getting enough sleep, or eating poorly can lead to cranky, hunky kids and adults. On the flip side, getting the activity, sleep, and nutrients we need helps us all feel more emotionally balanced. Some simple ways to practice healthy habits with your family. Sleep. Power down electronics at least an hour before bedtime and keep screens out of the bedrooms. Dust off your old school alarm clocks if you have to. Nutrition. Take the pressure off at meals and snack times by trying to enjoy the time together instead of battling over how much your kids are or aren't eating. It's your job as a parent to provide healthy options, and it's your kids' job to decide if, what, and how much to eat. Let the phrase, "you don't have to eat it," be your friend. Physically, physical activity. Make being active part of your routine. Get into the habit of taking family walks after dinner or following along with a yoga video online in the mornings. Physical activity not only boosts our moods, but it also helps us better at night. Practice coping skills. No one is born knowing how to cope. We all need to learn and practice healthy coping strategies so that we have a variety of tools to rely on whenever we are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Keep in mind that it's difficult to learn something new when you're upset, tired, or distracted. So it's important to teach and practice coping skills when everyone is calm instead of in the heat of the moment. Learning healthy coping strategies will not only be helpful in dealing with current stress, but will also help your family become more resilient so they are better prepared to handle future ups and downs. Make time to talk about feelings. When we are struggling to express ourselves with words, we tend to show others how we feel with our behavior. Help everyone in your family name and express their feelings by asking open-ended questions, actively listening, letting the other person know their feelings are normal and valid. Try not to dismiss or downplay anyone's feelings, making it a natural part of the day to talk about feelings. 7. Choose your battles. If you can go into each day knowing that it's not going to be perfect and that you may need to be flexible, things may naturally go smoother. If you can go to sleep knowing that you are maintaining a strong, healthy relationship with your family while prioritizing the rules that keep you all safe, everyone wins. I'm going to read that again. Choose your battles. If you can go into each day knowing that it's not going to be perfect and that you may need to be flexible, things may naturally go smoother. If you can go to sleep knowing that you are maintaining a strong, healthy relationship with your family while prioritizing the rules that keep you all safe, everyone wins. Amen to that. Focus. Focus on the behavior, not the child. It's natural at times to catch yourself thinking, my child is ungrateful or my child is bad, but kids are human. Be realistic with your expectations and accept that kids will make mistakes, especially during times of uncertainty and stress. Try to focus on helping your child fix the behavior for telling them what they can do, instead of blaming them on thinking something is wrong with them. I'll be back with the praise good behavior and model the positive behaviors you want to see in your kids. I just want to plug in this. I also will be looking at something else because some people like me have young adults. And some of this I wish I would have came across or researched When my kids was growing up, some things I did research, but not these exact models. But it's highly effective if you need insight on something. That's one good thing about the internet. You know, we often talk about the wrongs of the internet. We have to use for our good. Anything in life can be used for a good. Remember that. I do not own the rights to this content.
If you didn't go to
This
the
is
ER
for
after a car accident, you
education and entertainment purposes only.
and all I had to do was qualify. Most people think visible injuries and car damage are what determine how much you can be paid. But I had silent injuries that showed up weeks later, and my car wasn't even totaled. Here's what I didn't understand at the time. After my accident, I honestly felt okay. A little shaken up, a little sore, but nothing that screamed emergency room. So I skipped it, went home, and figured I'd see how I felt in a few days. That's what almost everyone does, and that's exactly what the insurance company is counting on. Because here's the part most people never realize. The silent injuries are the ones that could cost you the most. Whiplash, soft tissue damage, concussions that don't show up until a week later, back pain that slowly creeps in, headaches, sleep problems. These are all real. They all count, and they're exactly what insurance companies quite. Give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can. Come on, let me know. I give myself. Give myself away so you can. I give myself away. What would happen if a
Testing,
generation embraced
testing,
this?
testing. One, two,
One
three.
time, here I am, here I am.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I'm trying to work on my microphone, guys. I love karaoke. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Here I am, here I stand. Okay, you guys, I'm trying to see what's going on with my radio. I'm at my speaker. I'm used to saying radio, I'm old school.
July, Reyes' husband was released from detention with an ankle.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, I think you can fairly hear me on here. It's just not as loud as it is on the other speaker that I usually use. A little karaoke in the morning. It's definitely not loud as it usually be. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Yes, it's definitely working though. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of this song real quick. I do not own the rights to this music. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Didn't want to do all that. It's doing too much. I'm not trying to show everything, just a little bit. Okay. I give myself away. I give myself away. So you can use. I give myself away. What would happen? I give myself away. So you can use. Here I am, here I stand. Lord, my life is in your hand. Lord, I long to see your desire. In me, I give myself away. I give myself away. So you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away. So you can take my heart, take my life as a living sacrifice. All my dreams, all my hopes, Lord, I destiny in your hands. Okay, I'm not gonna sing all of that, guys. One, my voice is not where it needs to be this morning. Two, I was just testing out this speaker and its microphone. I believe the other speaker that we have go better with it, and you can hear on it. I can't really hear much out of this microphone. It's been gone away from me for so long, I kind of forgot. You know, it's crazy how I'm gonna say spirits will try to keep you away from what you need to be doing or your purpose. However, when that happens, we just have to improvise. And that's what I have been doing. I stopped singing and practicing and doing karaoke because my microphone that I was using was gone. So I know for me, if this is something I like to do, there's something I'm going to have to invest in my own. And let me just say, if it's anything you like to do, make sure you invest in you. Don't let nobody steer you wrong. Invest in you because you matter. Okay, I'm going to get back to the last two. Ways to encourage positive behavior. I'm going to get back to those in a minute. Let me put this away. Okay. And I'm going to go back over this again in the afternoon. Praise good behavior. Show your kids that good behavior is the best way to get your attention. When your child does something good, give specific praise right away. Kids are more likely to repeat a good behavior when they receive positive attention for it. The same is true with partners and other adult family members as well. We are all more likely to repeat a behavior when someone praises us for it. So don't hesitate to speak up and share your appreciation and gratitude for what someone else has done or is doing. I'm going to read that one again. Praise and good behavior. Show your kids that good behavior is the best way to get your attention. When your child does something good, give specific praise right away. Kids are more likely to repeat a good behavior when they receive positive attention for it. The same is true with partners and other adults, family members as well. The same is true with partners and other adult family members as well. We are all more likely to repeat a behavior when someone praises us for it. So don't hesitate to speak up and share your appreciation and gratitude for what someone else is doing. 10. Model the positive behaviors you want to see in your kids. Don't underestimate the power of your influence. You are your kids' most important teacher, and they learn by watching you. If your kids see you calmly expressing your feelings, taking care of yourself, and choosing your battles, they will learn to do the same. Model the positive behaviors you want to see in your kids. Don't underestimate the power of your influence. You are your kids' most important teacher, and they learn by watching you. If your kids see you calmly express your feelings, taking care of yourself, and choosing your battles, they will learn to do the same. Okay, I like that. So, I have been reading from Ways to Encourage Good Behavior. Ways, 10 ways to encourage positive behavior. And I will be repeating this, like I said, later on today, in case somebody might come by that can use this information and or insight. Parents, do you have a good relationship with your children? I thank you for the 3 that came by and voted. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm about to send something to myself so I can know to go over it later on as well, because I want to go back to something else real quick. Okay, just sent myself a message. Parents, do you have a good relationship with your children? And I said there was 3 that voted. So it's something I want to speak on. The Bible verse that's going to be for today for me. I was saying that I'm thankful and grateful for the 3 that came by to listen as I discuss. Parents, do you have a good relationship with your children? So it's more than one part on this. As you can see, we talked about 10 positive ways to be effective in a relationship with children. But that was just a part of it. So I just want to read this since there was 3 that came by and actually voted. Psalms 46:5, which states, God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. Another well-known verse, the Lord your God is in the midst, a mighty one who will save. Okay, those are not the exact ones I was looking for. Okay, I might need to reword this. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. And that's Matthew 18:20. Okay, so I looked at 3 votes and I said to myself, for where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. So I want to thank you for the gathering this morning of us. And we are learning more about our children, our families. So I believe that the Spirit is in the midst of this as well. Let us not forget Jesus in all that we do. Be mindful, be alert, because the adversary, the devil, prowls around like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. Don't let it be you. Look to your children. Watch your children. Know where your children are. I will be back this afternoon. I will speak on this as well as some other things in a testimony, God willing, because He directs my path and my time. So, have a blessed and successful day. Thank you again to all that came by. We learned something today, and if we didn't, if it wasn't new, we refreshed ourselves on some things today. Thank you again for listening. Factz. I'll be on here for a few more minutes.